Today on the channel, we'll be unboxing the demonic soldiers of Skeletor's horde. Here Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Newman, and today we'll be unboxing New Eternia Skelcon from Mattel's Masters of the Universe Masterverse line. This 1/12 scale figure measures 7 inches in height. It's made of plastic, contains over 30 points of articulation, and comes with an extra pair of hands, an axe, a spear, a dagger, and a shield. Now before we get to the unboxing, I would just like to ask that you like this video if you do indeed like it, and go ahead and subscribe. That way you'll never miss a future unboxing. Now I bought my figure as a pre-order from BigBadToyStore.com, as you can tell from the box and the sticker. They're a great online company. You can put all of your items that you pre-order into a pile of loot. That way you can save on shipping costs. In fact, this entire box is full of other figures that I pre-ordered. I've actually used the same exact footage multiple times for different unboxings and reviews. So before we actually go ahead and rip this thing open, let's go ahead and take a look at this fantastic artwork on this package. It is very nice. Looks like we have New Eternia Stratos on here as well, doing battle with the Skelcons, with the city of Avion ablaze. Turn to the back of the package, we have some photographs of the various accessories that this figure comes with, as well as a brief bio at the very bottom. Alright, so let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get this thing open. Alright, and here we've got the figure in hand, and what a figure it is. This looks very good. It looks like the body is pretty much a reuse of the Skeletor, well, the various Skeletors through Masterverse. There's no wash on this, however, it's just a flat paint. However, it looks like there's a wash on the face, the horns, on a lot of the armor as well. Not the black of it, but the purple. Overall, it looks really nice. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the articulation. So, head goes all the way around. The jaw is also articulated. Arms go up to about yay high. We've got a twist at the bicep, which is pretty good. Other one is good as well. There are double joints at the elbows. Both are nice and tight. We've got articulation in the wrist, goes all the way around, and also it's on a hinge as well. That is very good. Let's see the other one. Yep, this is good as well. We've got an ab crunch, which is pretty decent and not too hindered by all of the straps on his armor, so that's good. There is a waist twist. Legs go up to about yay high. Doesn't seem to be... Nope. We've got drop down legs as well. There is a twist at the upper thigh for both legs, obviously. We've got double joints at the knees. Alright, right one is nice and tight. Let's check out the other one. Also nice and tight. Alright, pretty good. Moving on, we have a boot cut on both legs. Both are good. And there's ankle articulation, but you know, I gotta say, the ankle articulation on a lot of these Masterverse figures isn't great. You know what, that right foot was actually not too bad, but this left one, you know, it's not great. Okay, so there you have it. The articulation is pretty decent, minus the ankles, and I'm getting kind of used to these. I don't want to say they're substandard, but they're just not great. They get the job done for the most part. But the articulation everywhere else is pretty good. Nothing's too loose. Everything is pretty tight where it needs to be. So no complaints besides those ankles. Moving on to the accessories, we're going to start off with the spear that's still in this plastic. It looks to be a brown plastic spear with straps that are painted dark gray. And it looks as though the bone, and you know what, it actually looks like a jawbone. The jawbone spearhead is also painted as well, probably. I don't know 100%, but I'm pretty sure it's painted as well. And it has a wash on it as well. It's very nice, and there are some runes on it too. This is very good. I like this quite a bit. Now, the rest of the accessories are actually going to be still in this cardboard piece, where it says open. Take out this bag. Yeah, get out of here. Open up the bag, and here we have the rest of our accessories. Alright, starting off with the shield. Now this is a reuse. I don't know how many times, but I know the Revelations Tila, the first version of it, has this exact same shield in a gold pearl plastic. It's a good shield, so, you know, no issues there. Next up, we have an extra set of hands, some fists, and they are specific to this character because the nails are a little bit longer, so it's not just a regular reuse. We got a dagger here, so it looks like this is probably all a dark gray plastic, and the bone elements are painted separately. It looks good. It looks really nice. And a axe, which also looks like it's a jawbone. Probably also all a brown plastic, with the painted elements being the bone hatchet piece and the straps. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring our figure back into the mix. One thing I wanted to point out, if you look at his tongue, it looks like there are little skulls on there. That's a nice little detail that they got there. There's even a wash on his tongue, so that's pretty impressive. Here we have a strap, a holster for his dagger. Let's see how well this fits. Just gotta get it right in there, and perfect fit. Very nice. Now on the back of this figure, we have a holster for either his axe or his spear. It's always very convenient when a toy can actually hold all of his accessories, either through the hands or through pockets or a backpack or holsters or whatever. So the spear fits easily in his hand. Let's go ahead and get his shield on here as well. Now I know these shields usually work better when the hand is a open palm, but this actually fits in very well. This actually fits in quite a bit better that it's a gripping hand as opposed to an open palm hand. So hey, yay for that. So overall, this figure is looking pretty fantastic. Now I don't think I mentioned it before, but although the straps are a flat black paint, the purple portions are a metallicized silver pearl, so it looks really good. It really pops. Alright, so let's go ahead and do some comparisons. Now, as far as I know, there's only a classics version of the Skelcon, not an Origins or original 1980s toy. So obviously, I don't have the classics. I don't have any of the classics. That was before I started collecting. But we are going to do a comparison with this Masterverse Skeletor. So there's obviously a lot of reuse in the body structure. The feet, however, are different. It looks like the Skelcon has the feet from the Revelation Skeletor figure. The arms and legs look the same, but the torsos look a little different. They might be the same though. I might be tripping. But the great thing about this is these figures look like they work very well together. So I think this is going to be a nice little addition to my Skeletor Havoc Throne display. Also, lastly, one thing I do want to mention is that the horns on mine seem to be a little lopsided. At first I thought it was supposed to be like that, but I opened up the second one that I got and they were straight. But you know what? I think it adds a little personality. Okay, final thoughts. Overall, I think this is a really great figure. It's another win. It looks really good. I think this is a great value for the amount of accessories that you get and just the overall articulation, paint application. It's all good. It's really good. My only real gripe is the articulation in the feet, but they're not loose. They just lack a better range of movement. So I'd rather have stability over articulation, so I can live with that. Also, in regards to the weapons, there are at least 2 different paint applications on these weapons. So again, it makes me wonder why they couldn't do that for the Evil Lyn figure, for her scepter. That's obviously not a criticism against this figure, just an observation. So to sum it up, I think this is a great figure with a couple of minor flaws here and there. I think it's a great, relatively affordable army builder. Alright folks, that's going to pretty much wrap everything up. I am Rip It Open with Newman on a couple of socials, all of which are in my profile. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Hit the bell for notifications, and I will check you later.